Okay, well, we'll go ahead and get started. Today, we are going to let me grab a piece of paper here. The I got tons of stuff on there. The chapter 18. Press exam, and then I'm going to send out the oops. I'm also sending the this week, the actually tomorrow, the midterm grades are due. The midterm grades will only include chapters 15 and 16. So these will not be on that. These are due next week. These will be due next which is the next Wednesday is the 4th. So these will not be on the midterm. The midterm will only be 15 and 16. Okay, should be a short one today. Get rid of this. All right. Okay, I sent this out today. Again, this is also the same one that we had last week. So this is the same file. Okay. So this is the practice exam. And again, I think we'll do the same way we did in the handout. Now, you can do it however you want at home, obviously, but so basically you're going to take the overhead. So this is the total overhead that they have. And you're going to divide it by whatever the driver is. Okay, so the first one, 200,000 is the overhead, divided by 400 setups. Same thing here. I'll give you a little more room down here. Okay. And again, these are estimates. These are not at the beginning of the year because we don't know exactly what they're going to get. Okay, so this will be 50 cents per label or label or direct labor $1. Okay, so these are going to be our three. This is $500. Okay, now coming down here, we would see the actual amount that we applied. So this would be actual setup 4 and 5 times $500 equals whatever that equals. $1,870 times 250. Okay, so that would look like that. So the total amount that they would have applied we would have rounded this together. So this is how much overhead would have been applied during the year. And as a manager, these estimated ones are what you're going to be held to usually. Okay. And number 2. Okay, number 2, we have to do a little bit more work on this one. Okay, so we have the total overhead for the 3 divisions. We have the drivers, but we have to add the drivers up. Okay, so the first one, requisition. Direct labor hours. And inspections, 300% of 1,000. Okay, so start color coordinating these things here. All right. So the requisitions are here. Supervision, direct labor hours, and okay. Well, we just got to divide those. Okay, so we have 300,000 of overhead divided by 15,000 requisition. So call it wrong key. So this is per requisition. So estimated overhead for supervision was 160,000 divided by estimated direct labor hours. Okay. And lastly, for inspection, the estimated overhead was 100,000. Estimated inspections was 1,000, and we can probably do that within our heads. It was $100. 100,000 divided by 1,000 equals 100. Okay. Okay, so come down here. Now we're going to have to use these up here for the total. So let's say the okay, so requisitions, we had 8,000 for A and 7,000 for B. Direct labor hours, we had 10,000 and 22,000. 300 and 700. Okay. Well, each of the requisitions is going to be 20. Each of the direct labor are going to be 5. Okay. Oh, wrong. Yellow. Ah. It won't stick to it. I'm making it worse here. Sorry about this. That is the weirdest thing. There we go. Ah, maybe not. Well, this is unexpected. All right, good enough. Try this again. Probably should have just left it. Oh, now I smeared it. Oh, I forget it. That looks terrible. All right. 8,000 times 20. $10,000 times 5 is 50,000. 22,000 times 5 is 110. This thing you can't read anymore. This is 300 times 100. 30,000. 700 times 100 is 70,000. Okay. So totals, adding these all up. Okay. So that's how much overhead be applied for each product. And that's it for the practice exam. That's it for the class too, actually. So and again, don't forget this step here is the one that if people miss this one, this is what they miss. Make sure that you do these. So you have to add those up. And it's not hard, but I mean, if you miss that step, sometimes people will start putting in, these numbers or something in here. You need these to do this down here. Okay, well, that's it. So this will be Chapter 18 practice exam, and then the Chapter 18 exam. We will put those on. Those will be in there for next week. I'll send this out shortly. And the midterm grades will only include chapters 15 and 16. So if you have those in already, you're fine. If you don't have those in, you'll probably get a note from your advisor. Okay. Question or anything? Okay, well, if there are no questions, then we'll call it a night. All right, have a good evening, guys. I'll sign off with the doggy. Doggy sign off. Doggy.